Hello and welcome back to MLB's Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason faced off against the White Sox in Citizens Bank Park. He pitched for 6 innings, allowed 2 runs on 5 hits, one of which was a Kenji Aoki home run, collected 7 strikeouts and got a no decision in a game the bullpen took and immediately blew in the 7th inning. So unfortunately, Phillies not looking so good right now, but it's still only April. We're literally like 2 weeks into the season, so too early to panic. Let's just get back out here and right the ship, shall we? Got a bullpen day, looks to be. What do we got? Slider velocity and K per 9. Work on slider control, which is always a important thing. We could work on our batting practice if we were so inclined. Home run cap, stamina cap, we're just about capped on that, so that actually may be the thing to do. So, throwing 100 pitches in your next appearance, no problem. There might be a big problem with that actually, but that's neither here nor there. Michael Rosado, let's go ahead and make best of the bro with him. Taking the league by storm, let's keep it up. And he's got nothing for me. Nice. Anyway, that is going to bring us out here against the Atlanta Braves in SunTrust, or I think they're calling it Truist Park now. In any case, Jason has pitched against them 16 times in 11 starts. He has a 6-3 record against them, a 1.98 ERA, and a 2.33 WOBA. So I like these numbers. I like them a lot more if we could get them down. Jason has pitched against these Braves quite a bit, though. He's like the, one of the top 10 teams that he's faced off against in this time. So numbers are a little more stable than they would be for teams that Jason has faced only once or twice, but nothing we can do about that except go out here and pitch the best we can. So let's get out here and get it.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Trailer, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Now batting, Andres Gomez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, Philadelphia strikes first here in the top of the first, so Jason walks into the bottom with the lead, and let's hold it. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the
first pitch called is a 2-seam fastball up and in, but Jason misses the zone for ball 1.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas,
facing off against
last time out, they come in trying to
what is his name again? Andres Gomez, who Jason has faced off against 13 times with these Braves. Has a 154 batting average against Jason.
Kind of par for the course, but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today. Kind of turn
obviously
and get it working
not the
in a
best, but it's about league average against Jason. Actually, I don't know what league average is against Jason these days. Last year he had a 186 average. A 186 average against. Opposing hitters had a 186 average against him. Curveball hung in the zone. Started to swing on that one, but did not commit, and that was strike 2. So we'll go 2-seam up and away.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
And he fouls that out for another 1-2 pitch.
That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lined out to left field, but that is going to be very playable, and that is the first out of the inning.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Incidentally, you may or may not pay attention to it because it's one of those really fringy things that I do with this series. But I do have a spreadsheet of Jason's batting or pitching results against all the teams he's faced in all the games he's played. Because that's the kind of person that I am. I do this for fun. Fastball inside, swung on for strike 2. So on an 0-2 count, the calls for a cutter inside.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know.
Swung on and missed. That is going to be strike 3 swinging, and that is the first strike out of the game and the second out of the inning. I draw up a spreadsheet of all of Jason's batting results, and the way I'm able to keep all of these batters' hitting results, because I didn't know about this function in the game that gives you the career results of everybody on the opposing team until just a couple days ago. I had a spreadsheet of all his results in this, or I had a table of all his results against these batters in this spreadsheet. And I categorize them kind of like Baseball Reference does, where I abbreviate all their names, and then occasionally I stick a number after the names if there's more than one player with the same combination. So the previous batter, Alexis Beltran, I had initially numbered with a 2 because I figured, of course, Jason would have faced off against Adrian Beltre. But then I remembered that Beltre retired in 2018 in Jason's world, I think in addition to ours, and Jason didn't get up to the league until age 19 when he'd already retired, so I don't know. Perhaps it's interesting to you, probably not. Curveball below the zone misses, and that is ball 2 to even the count.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the
cutter off the end of the bat out to center field, but easily playable, and that is going to end the inning. So Braves go away 1-2-3 to end the first and bringing the Phillies back up to bat here. Top 2 up 1-0. Jason coming to the plate. It's 2-0 now with a runner on second. That was not my intention. I intended to do a regular bunt, not a drag bunt.
They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice.
Well, that's not working either. Fastball below the zone, bounced in the dirt. So now Jason has to swing the bat, forcing down an in around she-top level, and that is ball 1.
Hey, let it fly right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that was a good one to hit, but late on it.
Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, let her rip.
And
change up down and away, swung on and missed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm not a very good batter. Going to bring up Domingo Santana here for these Braves. It's 2-0 in the bottom of the second.
Fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Grounded right over to second on the first pitch, and that is 1 away here in the second.
And there's 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the
So we got Floyd Witt, Travis Leroy, Victor Gutierrez, and Adrian Rodriguez on the infield. Jose Rodriguez, Eric Otska, and Jared Gall on the outfield. Chance Cisco putting down signs. And on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham. Brings up Victor Caratini. A lot of plate appearances for Victor Caratini, but not too many results to show for them. 21 career plate appearances against Jason. Slider taken for strike 1. Got a 190 batting average, good for a 571 OPS, because he's got a homer against Jason, and a 236 WOBA, so yeah, still not very good.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Change up on the outside, taken for ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the first base.
Curveball bounced over there to first base. Floyd Witt has got it. The former Indian makes the out, and that is the second out of the inning. And now we got Stinky Rudned Odor. Good career numbers, or good numbers on the season so far, but against Jason, not so much. 24 career plate appearances, and once again, sub 200 batting average.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
got a 542 WOBA, or 542 OPS, and a 222 WOBA, and a fly out to center field is going to end the inning.
Phillies on top, 2-0.
So, Phillies back up to bat, up 2-0.
Leading off the inning, Brian Shibuya, as they'll look to get something going.
Bringing up a new gentleman. It's now 3-0. Phillies up. Jason facing off against Brian Shibuya, who is new to Jason, so of course we're going to try to give him a little surprise. Fastball down and in, taken, ball 1. Fouls off the slider at the bottom part of the zone for strike 2, and of course, new guy. Same old pitch, the old Ant special, the high, inside, curveball. Let's go. That actually gets lined off into left field, but playable, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. So kudos to him to actually getting to that one, and first out of the inning. Phillies still struggling here, down 1.5 games here in the early going of the season, behind everybody. The Mets currently leading the league, but it's still pretty tight. And Johnny Bump. I was worried that I wasn't going to see him again because he wasn't in the lineup last time I saw him. But Johnny Bump, career .333 hitter against Jason in 16 plate appearances. Slugging .500 against him as of right now. Changeup down the pipe, taken, strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2.
Gonna go fastball below the zone, out on the corner, and he fouls it off.
Here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Now we'll go to circle change down and away. Fouls that off. And now we go cutter up and in.
The 0-2 delivery.
And he fouls that off. Well, what do you say we go even further off the plate?
The next 0-2.
Swung on and missed. He's going to be that aggressive. We might as well pump one up and in. Strikeout number 2 on the day for Jason, and that's the second out of the inning. Bringing up pitcher Randall Traylor.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
I wouldn't give him the Ant special. That would be just too cruel to do to another pitcher.
Jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here.
So second pitch, fastball down and in, swung on and missed.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels.
Hey, guess what? I lied.
He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Skied into very shallow
fly ball out to right field, and the third inning goes away just like it begins. Fly out to the outfield on a curveball up in the zone. Phillies are still up 3-0 going into the top of the 4th, so Jason holding it down, facing the minimum thus far here in Atlanta.
So here now's the pitcher, Jason Parham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center.
Liner to center, but unfortunately that's right at the center fielder, so Not much we can do about that. Phillies up 4-0 here, top four, so we're steadily gaining a run an inning. Rather more than the league average.
They'll need him to get something going here. And the pitch.
They figure, or the eggheads behind sabermetrics and modern analytics have figured that you score about half a run an inning, so 4.5 runs a game. On average.
Swing, line, drive.
That one is going to get down in the corner, though. Andres Gomez gets a nice liner to the corner here in Truist Park. And that is going to be a leadoff double here for these Braves to start the bottom of the fourth.
Hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
All right, facing Alexis Beltran again.
In now, Alexis Beltran.
Fastball.
As he takes a cold strike at the
Down and
knees,
away,
it's 0-1.
taken, strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why...
Swung on that curveball early, and that is strike two.
Gomez.
Hey, guess
stands
what?
at second with no outs. And he struck him out.
Curveball up in the zone. Why would you do that to another man, Jason? That is just cruel. And that's the third strikeout of the day and the first out of the inning. Have a seat and get comfortable. Mark Valdez back up to bat. Got 32 plate appearances against Jason thus far in his career.
First pitch of the
And once again,
and he lays off there.
bit of a funny call there, but nonetheless, ball one.
Hit on the ground.
Grounded over to short, holds the runner at second, and that is going to be an easy ground out. Score at 5-3 on the play, and that is the second out of the inning. And Domingo Santana back up to the dish.
First delivery to him on the way.
Cutter down and in, taken, strike one.
In there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Swung on a fastball down and in. Two-seam action gets him a little bit confused out there. And that's strike two.
Never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work.
And now slider away, swung on and missed. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Have a nice day. Phillies back up, top 5, still up 4-0.
Ready now, Victor Caratini. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's
So Victor Caratini, it's now 5-0 going into the bottom of the fifth. So again, 1 run per inning so far.
In this one, Matt, they need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get
Fastball
these
up and
fans
away,
involved as
taken
well
on the
as
corner
well.
for strike one.
To start the at bat.
Go a little bit further out, I hope. Nope, just a little bit lower. Fouled off. Out late in on it, and that is strike 2. So we'll put one on the corner, down and away. Lays off for ball 1. Yeah, that's a good call. Not worth getting mad about that one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a
Ooh,
strike 3
that one didn't look like it was going to be a swing at all, but nonetheless, goes around on that one, and that is strikeout number 5 on the day for Jason with 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th.
Swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in for his second at-bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Fastball down and in, strike 1. Try changeup down and away now, taken, strike 2. Now we'll try to get one off the corner here. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 6 on the day for Jason, and that is 2 away here in the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most.
Yep, definitely broke the plane on that one. No question about it. Bringing back Brian Shibuya.
I think the call was right.
First baseman.
Into the box, Brian Shibuya.
Curveball.
Take a cold strike at the
Floats
knees.
in there,
It's
strike
0-1.
1.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Hey, come on, guys.
This should end the inning.
Fastball sprayed off to second base. Bit of a bouncer throw there from Leroy, but that is going to be the end of the inning. So Phillies coming back up, having scored 1 run an inning so far through 5. See if we can go 6 for 6 here, going top 6. Well, not yet anyway, but we got a runner on first and no outs for Jason.
First offering on its way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul.
Tried to pull back on that one, but that's going to be bounced.
There you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1, and he'll try to.
And that's another one below the zone. So
Rodriguez gets
might as well swing.
First, nobody out. A 1-2
Ooh, that is a dangerous slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider
Slow,
right there and just
but
missed off
very,
the edge.
very
If he would've caught the corner
sweepy.
Right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
Set to deal on a 2 strikes.
High fastball taken.
And a fastball.
If I hadn't been bunting, this would have been ball 4.
It's even back at 2-2.
Slider again breaks way outside. That's 3-2 count. Hey, if you want to walk me, I'm fine with that. And in fact, that is exactly what pitcher Cummings does.
Really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on
Liner down the first baseline and into the crowd.
Fly ball.
Cranks that one out to right field, and that Jason stops a little short there. Oh, what the hell. We'll go run for it. And slides at the plate. Never say that he's not willing to risk life and limb on that one. So we break our habit here of scoring a run an inning by scoring 2 here. But I'm sure that, we won't mind too much. And thankfully, Jason makes it back out onto the mound without some kind of season-ending wrist injury or something of that nature. Phillies up 8-0, bottom 6. So we'll see what Johnny Bump can do. Fastball up in the zone, taken above the zone for ball 1.
Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Fastball inside, taken strike 1.
Get your pitcher driving. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
Next call from Chance Cisco is a changeup. Fouled that down. Now the calls for a slider inside.
A ball and 2
Give it a try.
Here's the pitch. And here's a
Taken on the inside, Black. Strikeout number 2 for Johnny Bump. Number 7 on the day for Jason, and that is the first out of the inning.
What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So, pinch hitter here is going to be Mark Bentler. Something of a personal foe for Jason, given that Mark Bentler was the guy who broke up Jason's no-hit bid back on the Red Sox when Bentler was on the Astros. But ball up in the zone, taken, ball 1. Got a career 28 plate appearances against Jason.
The 1-0.
Career 259 hitter against Jason. 444 batting out or slugging with a home run for an OPS of 730 and a WOBA of 309, which is respectable.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center.
Liner out to center. Oates goes out there to get it, and that is the second out of the inning, so that didn't work out too well. Bringing back Andres Gomez for the Braves. Bottom 6, 2 out, nobody on. Only one hit allowed by these,
And that's been their only hit so far.
one hit collected by these Braves tonight off of Jason, and that was by this man at the plate.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
Fouls off the
Everyone seems to
fastball
fall
down
into a funk at
below the
same
zone.
time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy.
How about a
on.
curveball? Taken on the corner, strikeout number 8 on the day, and that is going to end the inning. So Jason coming out here and dealing here in Atlanta. He's got 3 innings to go. And it looks like he might go all the way. Well, he's certainly going to the plate again. Top 7, 1 out, nobody on. I think this is Sandy Alcantara on the mound. No, Victor Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara, I think, is a position player.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle.
Grounder right over there to second.
And he'll hit this one over to first, and he gets his man for
Yeah.
the second out.
Nothing too special.
At the plate, Alexis.
So, bottom 7, still up 9-0. Alexis Beltran coming up.
At bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's
Call
gotta find a way
first
to pull the
cutter
trigger.
inside,
Can't get off guessing with
fly
runners
out
in scoring.
to left field.
Rodriguez
And that's the first out of the inning.
as he puts it away for out number 1.
Mark Valdez now up.
Valdez, he started
62 pitches through 6 1/3, so we're right on pace for a Maddox at this rate. Of course, I say that, and we're about to give up a home run or something, so let's not count our eggs before they hatch.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty.
I messed that one
It
up.
puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself.
Up.
Batter's
Oh,
box. When
I
I'm
don't even need to
sitting
move.
1-0, I am all over the gas.
Fly
and
out
I
to the
am
mound.
allowed the
That's the second out of the
opportunity
inning.
to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Okay, Domingo Santana coming up.
He's over
Calls for a fastball down and in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look
Called a
inside,
strike
but that
off of
rule
his
is strike,
plate, which I
nothing in
only
one.
see as fair for a dubious call earlier, but strike 1.
And his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Pretty well struck high and
Crushed
deep
one out to left field. And indeed, no sooner do I say it, does it happen.
no chance to
Domingo Santana crushes a home run to left field into the bullpen, and the Atlanta Braves claw one back here in the bottom of the 7th.
Fourth home run here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take it to the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Nice rainbow shot right into, I think that's the home bullpen for the Braves. Regardless, pull your pants up, Jason. You're still pitching great. Let's face off against Victor Caratini and make him look like an idiot.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. As he
Swung on and missed the curveball.
here to start
What
the
an
at-bat
idiot.
at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard on the ground toward short.
Grounded over there to short. So,
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
2 pitches gets Jason out of the inning, but 2 pitches too late after that home run.
No errors,
Breaks up
and no one left.
the shutout,
Eighth inning coming
but
up.
Jason could very well stay in it for the completo. I guess we'll find out.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Bringing him up against Rubened Odor here.
He was punched out looking
Bottom
at
8,
strike 3
Phillies up
last
11-1 now.
Yeah, always frustrating to to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Curveball. Again, swung on and missed.
Balls and a strike to count.
So fastball down and in.
Here's a
Taken.
fastball at the
Strike
knees.
2.
Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has
Calls
been
for a cutter
pretty
up and in.
exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and
So we'll
it's
give
a
it to
big
him.
reason why he's had success.
Fouled that off, and I'm not sure how he got the bat to that one. So we'll follow up hard up and in with soft, low and away.
On the changeup, and he did a good
Still
job
manages to
getting
get the bat to that one, though.
Hey, see it, drive it.
And he'll try and tempt him
Curveball
with one
bounces
of
on the
dirt,
plate.
but he'll hold back here. It's
10,835 people here in Truist Park. The Braves thank you for your support and for your patience while they deal with their stupid new stadium name.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Fouled
Fouled
away.
off. All right, fella.
The 1-2.
Let's get frisky.
Gets him
Swung on a
swinging. He
slider
struck him
inside.
out.
That's strikeout number 2 for
That was a
Rugnet Odor,
nasty
number
looking
9 on the day
slider
for
that time.
Jason.
Yeah, that was really
And that
well
is-
executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch.
Now,
You think
what
it's
is it?
fastball
1 away?
middle in,
2
and
away?
it starts
1
bearing
away.
in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now. Brian
Slider,
Shaw.
again,
As
right
the
on
first
the
pitch to
black.
him is in there for a called
Maybe a
strike
little
one.
outside if we're honest with ourselves, but strike 1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it.
Fastball down.
It's a high fly ball
Pulled
headed
it.
for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends.
Gets a foul ball off of that one. And just for that,
And he
Oh,
looks at a ball,
okay.
1-2.
makeup call on that one, I
Man behind the
suppose.
plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Lays off.
All right.
2-2 now.
2-2 count now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Get your pitch.
And
Swung on and
struck him
missed.
out.
Fastball
The
down and
10th
in, and that
pitch is
is
set down on
strikeout number
strikes
10 on the
thus
day for
far.
Jason, and
I
2
really
away
like
here in the bottom of the 8th.
Out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and
We're at 80 pitches now with 4 outs to go, and Johnny Bump on the mound.
No better feeling in the world.
I guess it doesn't really matter how many pitches we got now because Jason can't get him Maddox anyway. It's no longer a shutout.
No hits to this point.
Curveball below the zone, swung on and missed.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another
0-2
pitch for a
count.
strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he
We'll
continues
go
to throw
cutter high and
strikes like he
outside.
is,
That's not
he's
what
gonna
was
have a pretty
called
good
for, but it's only fouled off.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
The
So now
0-2
changeup
once
down and away.
more. And another
Fouled that
foul
off.
ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
So now fastball down and away.
Lays off that time, and it's
Waste
1-2.
pitch, and he laid off for 1-2 count.
And yet
Change
another
up, bottom of the
strikeout
zone.
here.
Give that
It's
man a
the
hat, and that is
of
going
the
to end
ballgame, and
the
this
inning.
one ends the inning.
Jason coming out here and striking out Johnny Bump for his 11th strikeout on the game. 3 outs to go. See if we can't maybe get to 11 and bump up our stamina, but otherwise, mostly just worry about
Taking it
finishing
once
this
again,
game out
Jason
like a champ.
And lead things off here in inning number 9. No balls.
Foul
and 1
off a
strike.
fastball in the zone for strike 1.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll.
Another one up on the corner. Couldn't hold off on that one.
Like this. It's
Swung
clear
on
that
and
pitchers
missed.
Need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed stone
Connected on that one, but that's just a shallow fly ball to left, and that is how the first out of the inning happens
And the leadoff
for the
man.
Phils.
Now to the
Bringing up pitcher Esteban Valentine.
Starting things for his side
See if we
in the
can't
ninth as they face the improbable
Return the favor to him. I don't believe we've seen him ever.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a
No, we
professional.
got a couple plate appearances from Esteban Valentine, looks like.
I got it.
Otska is there, and that
But
won't
the
help
first pitch is a
cause.
fly
It's
out to
quick
center
out here to
field.
start the home ninth.
That's 1 away. Andres Gomez gets a 4th plate appearance, but that's going to be about it.
Third baseman in tight,
fastball down, lined down the first base line, but foul.
For the first strike.
Right now, I'm thinking more about lunch or breakfast, perhaps, than I am about the rest of this game. Got some nice pickled onions that I think I'm gonna throw together a nice sandwich and have that after I finish the game. Maybe do a little barbecue pork. Sounds nice. Change up down and away, fouled off, so Gomez again being a bit of a pest. So we'll go up and in with a cutter. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number, I think that's 12 for Jason. Yes, indeed. And 2 outs here in the 9th. 1 out to go.
Tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes.
Nasty.
That's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Alexis Beltran. As he'll send a
Grounder over there to 3rd, and that is gonna do it here in Atlanta.
Have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance.
Jason pitches a strong 9 innings, allowing 1 run on 2 hits, which was that Domingo Santana home run. Collects 12 strikeouts, and he gets the win. He goes to 3-0 on the year, and he goes to 120 and 50 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.16, his FIP is at 2.41, and his xFIP is at 2.95. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Basker.